I hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. Well, this evening I want to make sausage balls. I have been looking at recipes for a long time. Sausage balls remind me of my mother because she loved those things and she would make them a few times a year, but she would use Bisquick, and they were good. I found them a little dry, so I've been searching for a recipe where you kind of have the homemade biscuit mix. So I like the blog Add a Pinch. So I'm going to adapt her recipe, use self-rising flour, and I'm going to combine 2 cheeses. And if this doesn't work out, next time I'm going to add some Velveeta cheese. I want them a little creamier. Anyway, but we're going to give this recipe a try. I have my oven preheated. I'm excited to try these. I haven't had them in years. And let's get started.
All the ingredients lined up. We're going to put this in the stand mixer so I can mix it without getting my fingernails all dirty. But I'll still have to roll them, so I guess it doesn't matter. But it's quicker this way. So I hope you can see well. I'm going to try to show you what I'm using. And the first thing I'm going to use is my favorite Jimmy Dean. And I buy the hot one, and it's really not that hot. But it's really good. I've just been on a breakfast sausage kick lately. So you might see a few recipes. But this is a pound. Now I might not cook all of them today. I might just cook part of them. Anyway, so we have this, and I'm going to have to wash my hands. Next, we're going to add 2 cups of self-rising flour, and I'll put my self-rising flour in this container. This is one that I bought years ago, and it's not the easiest container to measure flour out of, but I don't use self-rising flour that often. Although I have a book that Mary from Mary's Nest got me that has a lot of cakes with self-rising flour, so I'm going to be using some eventually. So I'm trying to fluff it up so it's not too packed, because you don't want to add too much flour or else you'll get the dry ones I was talking about. So I'm just going to level this out. I usually measure my ingredients beforehand, but I wanted to show you guys how I measure sometimes. So we need another cup. And I always buy the little pack of self-rising flour because I don't use it that often. And it's the only one that fits in here. But it works out okay. So I'm going to level this off. Put that in here. Okay. And it's now we're going to add she says a 1/4 cup of milk. I'm going to add 1/3 cup just to make sure it's not too dry. And then we're going to add a little seasoning. And I'm going to eyeball mine. Now, the sausage is seasoned already, and the cheese also. So I'm only going to put just a pinch of salt. Very little. And I'm going to also add some fresh black pepper. And light black pepper. And we're going to add, and you can measure this. It calls for 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, and red pepper. But I'm just going to eyeball it. We love garlic, so I'm probably going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of that. I'm sorry, I'm still hoarse, but I'm trying to talk loud so you can hear me. And this is onion powder. Put some of that. And this is cayenne pepper. And you could also, these are all optional. You could totally skip it because, like I said, the sausage is seasoned. So I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon, not too much. And what did I miss? I think that's it. Did I get garlic? I don't remember. Let's add a little bit more just to make sure. All right, now we need some cheese. You want a pound of cheese. This is my Tillamook shredded cheddar, and it's probably close to a pound. So I'm just going to dump this in. I probably should have weighed it, to be honest with you. And to add a little bit of different flavor, I'm going to add just a handful of mozzarella. Just for something a little different. Not much. So let's move over to the mixer and mix this up. I'm mixing it up, and I'm seeing some flour at the bottom, so I'm going to keep mixing until it's well combined. I just didn't want you to have to listen to the loud noise. It's mixed pretty well. I'm going to add just a drop of milk. And probably like a tablespoon. So I'm gonna mix this, and then I'll show you what it. And I added like a tablespoon of milk, but I think it helped a little bit. So see how it stays together? That's what you want. So now we're gonna roll some balls, and I guess it depends on how big you want them, is how long you bake them. I'm gonna try to follow the recipe so I can bake them about 20 minutes. So let me get my pan up over here, and we're gonna. I hope you can see. I'm gonna roll them about this big. I don't know what you'd call that, about a golf ball size. But they feel pretty moist, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Hopefully, they'll be meaty and cheesy. And you know what? I'm not the best at rolling the exact size for everyone, but I'll try. Because these are kind of an appetizer, but it just, my mother loved these, and she made a good recipe. And once I get this down, I'll probably like play with different kind of recipes just so I can use this, because I love cheese, and I love the hot breakfast sausage, and I like the mild. And I haven't tried the Italian yet. I want to try the Italian for an Italian recipe, maybe some meatballs. I saw one the other day, but I didn't buy it because I'm trying to watch what I spend at the grocery stores, because sometimes I'll buy too many ingredients, and then I forget the recipe that I wanted it for. Anyway, I'm crazy. I'm trying to be better. You always have to try to be better. So I'm going to just roll these. I don't want to bore you. I think I'm going to make just one pan though. So I will be back when I feel fine. I'm gonna bake some in the air fryer. And you could use this one. I'm going to use this pan so I have less to clean up. And I just want to try a few in here. Now, I already started my other ones in my 350 oven. And I'm doing it on convection, so I set it for 15 minutes to make sure I don't overcook them. So I'm going to put just a few in here. We're really trying to experiment with the air fryer. It's a lot of fun. It cooks really fast. You have to cook what you would normally cook in the oven. You have to lower the temperature in the air fryer because it's a small, very hot convection oven. But it works really well for especially chicken wings. They just turn out so well. So I thought we'd just do a little side-by-side test of a few sausage balls. Oh, and also, you could freeze these as is, or you could freeze them cooked and just warm them up in the oven. They're delicious, but they're very good after you freeze them, because we won't be able to eat all of these for sure. And if they're really good, I forgot to add a little parsley. I was gonna add a little parsley. I think I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cook all of them. I'm gonna shove them in this pan. So for the air fryer, I still am experimenting with temperatures. I'm probably gonna start this one about 320, I guess. And I'm making sure I make these a little smaller. I hope they all fit. Anyway, I'm probably talking your heads off. My hands are dirty, so I'm kind of trapped right here. I'm almost done though. It's okay. Also, I'm going to film what we're having for dinner, and I will not be changing my shirt, so I'm going to look like I wear this shirt all the time. So, let me cut the camera off, rinse my hands, and we'll come back to it. I want you to be able to see the air fryer. Oh. Now, okay, let's put it on. Oh, no, wrong. Go back. Start over. All right, we want the temperature to change. I'm gonna do 320. 4. I'm gonna do. Let's try 10 minutes. Like I said, it's an experiment. So, anyway, I'm excited. The other ones are in the oven, they're looking good. I don't smell it yet, but it's going to be delicious. I have a feeling this is a great recipe. I forgot how long I put these on for. I'm so sorry. I think it was 10 minutes. What I'm going to do is, they look great already, but I'm going to flip them. And I'm going to also flip the ones in the oven. Let's see what they look like on the other side. Well, these look brown. You know what? These kind of look brown all the way around. I tell you what, that air fryer is something else. These are probably just about cooked, and I really don't think they need to be flipped. You see? Actually, they do. Okay, the air fryer is going to be opposite. The tops of a brown on the air fryer. In the oven, the bottom's brown. So we are going to flip them. It's just kind of opposite of what the oven does. And they are hot, but just be careful. I'm just going to flip them. I think they need a couple more minutes though, but they're close to being done. I don't want them to dry them out. Oh, that's hot. You don't want to do that with your hands. So let's put it back in. I like the temperature of 320. It worked really well. So let's go back to 320. It always automatically sorts to 370. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you. Oh, I messed up. 320. And let's do 10 more minutes. So now I'm going to go to the oven. I want to show you that, but I'm going to flip those as well. And those have been on for 15 minutes. I'm going to flip them, and I'll see how long they do go. Okay, I wasn't going to show you, but I went ahead and show you. See how the bottoms of these turn brown. So I'm going to put it back in for about, I don't know. Actually, I'm just going to put them back in so the other side browns a little bit. And I'm also going to rotate my pan because my oven cooks a little unevenly. But these are almost ready. So I'm probably going to do it for about 7 more minutes. I took the ones out of the oven, and the air fryer ones are also done. So the air fryer ones cooked in about 12 minutes, and these cooked in about 22 minutes. But see how they're brown on each side? But you don't want to dry them out. So I don't even think I need to put them on paper towel. I'm just going to put them on a plate. Let me show you the air fryer ones. They look so good. So good. So I'm just going to put these on a plate, and I just want to show you what they look like, and once they cool off, we'll do a little taste test. Okay, well, here's the air fryer ones, and here's the regular ones. And as far as the taste, they're going to taste the same. The air fryer just works a little bit quicker, but you want to make sure you put it on the right temperature. And we did kind of a test. It's a lot of fun to compare. Next time you can make a lot more in the oven though, and you can also, they're kind of hot. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to test one because I still have another video to make for supper. This is just a snack. And that's the first time making them. Now they are meaty and cheesy. And they're not very oily. Now I added that extra milk. I might not should have done that because they're dense. But they're supposed to be dense. What I'm trying to explain is if you want them more biscuit-like, just add a 1/4 cup of milk. But you know me, I always have to play with the recipe. And this is my favorite dipping sauce. It's Miss Butterworth's. And it's hot, so. Here's the inside. And you want to make sure you use the right cheese. I'm sorry, a good cheese. But when I have something like this dipped in syrup, sometimes I can't stop. I love it so much. And I've been searching for a good recipe. I'm so happy I found one. I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope you enjoyed watching me measure, because I never do that for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't for more great recipes. I would so appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. I think that's all I'm supposed to say. Anyway, it's getting late. You have a great day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.